jump off fame with the clippers. I done been blessed with a woman that play heavy, but turn her back on the liquor. She keep the devil on me like the cherubim. She make it clear to hold them. I wish that you can easy like a cherub. But that's how I do in the jungle. I grew up around Rollins and Muggers, ready to slump you. Suppose you a junkie, yeah.
All right, so here she is, one of the meanest women in all of mixed martial arts, the former UFC women's bantamweight champion, Julianna Pena, and really dating to her time on The Ultimate Fighter back in 2013. A lot of fight fans and pundits believe that Pena was destined for greatness. I remember her coach, Rick Little, talking about her in the gym back in the day. She just brought a ferocity to the training room that few women were able to bring, and she has brought that to the octagon, realized a world title in dramatic fashion by submitting Amanda Nunes in 2021. But she's sick of hearing about that. She believes a win tonight is going to get her back on the cusp of a world title shot here at 135 pounds. Julianna Pena steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Well, you can argue she is the total package. Maybe that should be her nickname, but she is as budding a prospect and as highly touted a prospect as we have in this division. Going to be interesting to see her put her skills on display here in this matchup tonight.
Yeah, she's something else. I mean, I always try to find words to describe these young fighters that just are truly well-rounded. She's one of those fighters. She can fight everywhere. She's got great grappling. She's a tremendous striker. And it's her fight IQ. She fights wise beyond her years. She's young in the game, but when you watch her, you would never expect that this young lady's just getting started. And with some humility, champ, she'll say, I could beat her in a kickboxing match, I'll beat her in a grappling match. And damn right, I'm gonna beat her in MMA. I think you have to have that. If you want to be the best, you gotta have that.
Here is tonight's tale of the tape. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC women's bantamweight champion of the world and an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Julianna, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. Well, it's a venue that needs no introduction. The world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. Even for a Boston guy, I have levels of appreciation for the building.
I mean, when you walk into MSG, you get chills because you understand the history that comes with competing in this arena.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Huge knee land.
And now some knees. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. All right, so Julianna Pena fighting mean as usual, kind of bullies her way inside and is able to get the fight to the floor.
It may not look pretty always with Julianna Pena, but the pressure and her willingness to just engage is like not much we have seen inside here.
DC, touch your top lip to your bottom lip for a second. We got a submission going on. Oh, she's got a great guillotine and she's got it tight. Oh my goodness. That has got to be it. Oh, she gets out.
She did a very good job of staying calm in a very tight guillotine. idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
Santos' head kick attempt, that one is blocked.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you're blocking them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
Pena's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. Just over 2 minutes to go. Nice defense there. She's focused, really good vision, and just a hard woman to get a hold of.
She knows that being in a clinch is to her detriment, so she maintains distance, space, and range, and tries to stay in control.
Oh, man, shin to the dome. Shades of Valentina Shevchenko against Jessica Eye. I'm not sure how many more head kicks her opponent can take here, DC.
She cannot take many more of these head kicks. The way she is setting it up is very beautiful. Nice mixing of the targets and having a confidence about herself to throw and land that kick with so much force.
Telegraph that spinning back fist. Under a minute now to go in the round. Pena's swelling now around her jaw, so we'll keep an eye on that storyline as this fight continues, but she has absorbed a lot of strikes to the head thus far.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent, pull the head down, and try to wear on her gas tank. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Ooh, pretty good uppercut.
Oh my goodness, what a kick!
Uppercut is...
Oh!
Final seconds of round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Pena's corner now, we'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, you could argue this is as good as she has looked on the feet, and she continues to target that facial region. A lot of swelling now.
I'm one of those guys that will make an overstatement. I will talk about how great they look. I don't know, and I truly mean I don't know if she's ever looked better.
Yeah.
She looks like an absolute savage out there tonight, and the work that she has done on her opponent's face shows that.
Yeah, her opponent getting less recognizable by the minute. Pena's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And she caught the kick. Nice job to land the straight punch there. So you thought maybe she'd go for the takedown after catching the leg. Instead, decides to go back to her bread and butter, her striking, and certainly found the target there.
Oh my goodness, what an elbow.
All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Oh, another uppercut. How rare is it, DC, that you can actually control a fight with that particular weapon? She hinted that maybe there were some defensive shortcomings that would allow for that opening. Beautiful job by her to stay in that flow state, get inside, and punish her opponent's chin. Well, I'm not sure there's enough ice in the building to get that swelling down. If you were the referee, at what point do you get involved?
I would have been involved a little bit ago because you can see this is going to happen. Watching the fight, you saw the swelling start.
Oh my goodness, DC. First Close your mouth for a second. Might have to call a submission finish here, my man.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
All right, well, she continues to try to set up submissions here, but there it is, gets denied again.
Once again, the submission is denied. This is just great submission defense. I mean, she's so locked in, she doesn't give you any chances. It'll be very hard to get her out of here with a submission.
All right, well, if you've been watching, you know. She's got the head kick game going now, and her opponent is hurt.
She's hurt. Yeah, she's hurt very bad. She got hit flush with that head kick. I'm surprised she's even still standing.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Pena's bleeding heavily from the mouth right now. Cut man can only do so much with a cut on the lip, and it's only getting worse by the minute. And now a little space between the two fighters.
Oh, they both threw really hard.
Oh, man, just playing with her now as another shot gets through.
John, she cannot keep taking these shots to the head.
All right, round is over. And Pena's lip is hanging right now. Probably not the softest verb I could have used, but they might call on the ringside physician. They might have no choice but to stop the fight. All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Goes upstairs with the kick. This could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a four-part play because this fight is about done.
All right, so a moment ago, she enters perfectly and gets the takedown. Now we see what she can do with it.
She has got to control this position now. She's got it very tight. Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Right into side control. Santos getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Pena's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Roundhouse kick lands.
She gets to the clinch. Look for her now to try to find the easiest path to a takedown. It could be a throw. It could be a single.
Oh, that's a beautiful uppercut by her there. She's in a world of trouble.
John, she's hurt very bad. She doesn't know where she is right now.
Pena's mouth is just... Oh, she is hurting for certain. Pena gets to the clinch now. Oh. Rare to see her in this position. Just trying to recover. Attempting a choke now. That guillotine is tight.
Okay, J.A. Okay, J.A. That was a nice job by her getting that takedown a couple seconds ago.
Oh, she gets out.
She does a great job of creating space, getting to her back, and living to fight another day.
Well, I think if I was a fighter... Oh, how many big shots can one woman take?
I mean, she is getting destroyed out there, John. Every time she...
Oh, and there comes the stoppage.
Wow! Wow!
What a fight.
What a performance.
So how about it, folks? A huge result for her as she gets the TKO here tonight, and this is a celebration that you can be sure is going to continue deep into the night.
Well, this is what she expected. She expected to finish this fight. That's exactly what she did. The party's going to be off the hook because she has planned for it all week. What a phenomenal performance by this young lady.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Julianna.
All right, so a great performance by her tonight. You can argue she's the most well-rounded fighter in this division, and the finish materializes here tonight.
John, she has got a full skill set, man. She is so good, so well-rounded, and she put it on the jiu-jitsu fighter. You knew she held the advantages. You just did not expect them to be this big.
Infamous up in this, you know how we get down. It's that Toho, she feeling our style. We come through the spot real heavy on the waist, so when they wanna move.